Hello, class. Hello, Dr. Garcia. I was interested and quite shocked to see that most of the current complaints and disciplinary sanctions in my state deal with sexual misconduct between the counselor and the client. The second most common reason for disciplinary actions were taken due to not keeping appropriate documentation, including informed consent, documentation of conversations, billing documentation, among others. While looking through the disciplinary actions of the State of North Carolina Board, I found a case in which a counselor provided couples counseling sessions as well as provided individual counseling sessions to each client over a 4-year period of time. And then, approximately 4 years after the counseling services had ceased, the counselor then entered into a romantic relationship with the male client. This was brought to the attention of the North Carolina State Board, and the ACA Code of Ethics that were violated is in the ACA 2005 Code of Ethics, Section A5B, which states client interactions or relationship with former clients, their romantic partners, and their family members are prohibited for a period of 5 years following the last professional contact. Counselors, before engaging in sexual or romantic interactions or relationship with clients, their romantic partners, or client family members after 5 years following the last professional contact, demonstrate forethought and documentation in written form. Whether the interactions or relationships can be viewed as exploitative in some way and or whether there is still potential to harm the former clients. In cases of potential exploitation and or harm, the counselor avoids entering such a interaction or relationship. This was also found in the ACA Code of Ethics 2014, Section A5C, which states the same stipulation, however, it had the addition of electronic relationships being included as well. The North Carolina State Board violation can be found in Chapter 150B, Section A9, which states the board may, in accordance with the provision of Chapter 150B of the General Statutes, deny, suspend, or revoke license, discipline, place on probation, limit practice, require examination or mediation or rehabilitation of any person's license under this article in one or more of the following grounds. And the grounds found in this situation are Section 9, which states, has been guilty of immoral, dishonorable, unprofessional, or unethical conduct as defined in the subsection or in the current Code of Ethics of the American Counseling Association. However, if any provision of the Code of Ethics is inconsistent or in conflict with the provisions of this article, the provisions of this article shall control. After the hearing, the disciplinary action in this scenario included a 6-month suspension, followed by 2 years probationary status, which included 12 hours of continual education coursework and 2 years supervision, in which if the supervisor found that additional conditions should be placed, then they would be placed at that time. As for the impairment, the ACA Code of Ethics 2014, Section C2G, explains that when it comes to counselor impairment, counselors monitor themselves for signs of impairment for their own physical, mental, and emotional problems and refrain from offering or providing professional services when impaired. And also that counselors assist colleagues or supervisors in recognizing their own professional impairment and provide consultation and assistance when warranted with the colleagues or supervisors that are showing signs of impairment, and to intervene as appropriate to prevent immediate harm to clients. That being said, one question that keeps coming to mind while reading through the violations and disciplinary actions in my state is I just can't help but wonder how much of this is going on that doesn't get reported or isn't brought to the board for review. So we as counselors must protect our profession and be diligent in reporting any misconduct or impairment that we come in contact with to our local or state boards for review to uphold the professional conduct of our profession. Thanks and have a great day.